ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी का स्वागत है बच्चों। कैसे हैं आप सभी? उम्मीद करता हूँ अच्छे होंगे। ये इंग्लिश 80 WPM डिक्टेशन क्लास है बच्चों। ये सभी डिपार्टमेंटों के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट डिक्टेशन क्लास है। इसमें जो टोटल वर्ड्स हैं लगभग 800 हैं। इनको जो है आप पहले अच्छे से लिखेंगे सुन करके और फिर इसको पढ़ें। 10 मिनट से ज़्यादा टाइम ना दें पढ़ने का, फिर उसको टाइप कर दें। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, this is quite a simple bill which tries to regularize or rather bring up to date some of the rules regarding licensing, and for that purpose the definitions are sought to be changed. Now, it is quite obvious that when these definitions have been adopted, it will give a new type of work to the ministry, and it is in anticipation of this new type of work like telecommunication, television, etc., that these particular definitions are sought to be extended. It is therefore quite relevant to point out that the new responsibilities which the ministry is undertaking as a result of the changes in the definitions of the terms for the purpose of licensing could be effectively discharged only if the administrative setup is also suitably changed so as to make it possible for these new responsibilities to be adequately discharged. Sir, we know that the zonal system is our telegraph and postal departments still requires a lot of change, and if these new responsibilities are to be adequately discharged, it will be necessary to reorganize and to create some new zones. For example, a zone for Gujarat might now become necessary in view of the fact that the new state has come into being, and it is desirable that there is a special zone which looks after the needs and requirements of that particular area. Similarly, there may be other areas also where it may be necessary to create new zones so that administrative bottlenecks could be avoided and new responsibilities could be effectively discharged. Still more important than this reorganization of the administrative setup wherever necessary and desirable is the question of the efficient, loyal, and willing service of the employees. And in that connection, I am sorry to state that some of the aftermath of the central government employees strike still continues even in this department, which creates a certain amount of heartburning among the employees, and as has been shown through many examples cited by my honorable friend who spoke before me, there is a general impression that the administration of both the post and the telegraph service is deteriorating. I do not know how far it is because of the top heavy nature of the administration, or how far it is because of the dissatisfaction among the employees over some of the policies that might be followed by government. I do not know what exactly is the reason, but the fact remains that the public is inconvenienced and the services are not as efficient as they should have been. I would therefore request the Honorable Minister to examine this question of reorganization as well as the question of satisfying the legitimate demands of the employees for more sympathetically, not only because it is just and desirable that the administration should be properly reorganized, but it is also desirable that the employees should be fully satisfied and their legitimate demands should be adequately met, and also because of the fact that this particular department has a direct contract, almost day to day contact with the public, and therefore if this particular department does not function properly, efficiently, and to the satisfaction of the public at large, it would mean that the public would be inconvenienced also. This being the additional reason, I would request the Honorable Minister to see if it is possible to reinstate all the employees who are still not reinstated, and to see that the entire effect of the central government employees strike is erased, so that the workers may be in a position to work more enthusiastically and with greater satisfaction to provide these services which are so very important from the point of view of the convenience of the public. Not only that, but also important from the point of view of the rapid economic development in our country, which is the primary objective before us. It is well known that the post and telegraph services play a very important role in the economic development of a country. If the post and telegraph services are efficient, to that extent economic development becomes easier. If they are not efficient, it becomes difficult for the people to carry on their day to day activity and to maintain their contacts. In view of all these various considerations, and especially in view of the fact that with this bill the Honorable Minister is seeking to enlarge some of the functions of the ministry, I would request him to take these various points into considerations and see what he could do in the matter. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, I wish to lend my support to this bill. The bill is a very simple one, and there is not need for any controversy or exchange of hot words regarding the matter. As you will see from the statement of objects and reasons, this bill is being brought forward because of the fact that it has become necessary to license the possession and working of television apparatus for any purpose whatsoever. स्पीड रही लगभग 87 के आसपास, 86 की या 87 की, और ये वेबसाइट पे लगा दी गई है। पहले इसको अच्छे से पढ़िए, फिर उसको टाइप कर दीजिए और अपनी एक्यूरेसी को उसमें देखिए। इस क्लास के अंत में नमस्कार बच्चों।